Alright guys, I'm back with some gaming news this week, and let's get into it. Anyway, so E3 is dead, guys. I think we already all knew this was gonna happen. It's dead for good. That's the title here. Final proverbial nail in the coffin. The last 2 or 3 years, I think we already knew it was probably going to be ending here for this grand event of gaming. Slowly fizzling out because they were trying to bring it back year by year, but they've tried and failed. Anyway, so the Entertainment Software Association (ESA) has announced the end of E3 for a good 28 years after the first event took place. In a statement shared on Twitter, Washington Post, the ESA said it has decided to end the Electronic Entertainment Expo after more than 2 decades of serving as a central showcase for the video game industry. ESA has decided to end E3. The statement reads, ESA remains focused on advocating for ESA member companies and the industry workforce who fuel culture and economic impact every day. Basically, what's probably going to happen going to be the main 3 platforms, the big 3 I like to call them, are just going to be doing their own presentations for games every year during this time period where E3 probably existed, or used to exist. Post-mortem, we're going to write that on their tombstone at this point. Yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. They've already been doing that already for the past 3 years anyway, so I think there was one event that they were partnered with E3. I could be wrong, but like it's officially dead at this point. So Xbox will have its showcase, PlayStation will have its showcase, and Nintendo will probably be doing its own showcase. Or who knows? You may see a partnership between some of the big 3 in the future for a showcase or something. I have no idea. And Nintendo does their little events throughout the year anyway, so I don't really questionable if they really even need to do a showcase anyways. But moving on, God of War Ragnarock Valhalla DLC goes live with patch 05.01. One of the few minor tweaks to address in-game bugs. So this is that free DLC that was announced at the Game Awards, which honestly, you guys, I kind of didn't really watch all of it in one sitting because, you know, I kind of took it in fragments because I just thought it was as Review Tech USA said last week, a boring infomercial, probably the best way to put it. But Sony Santa Monica Studio continues adding replay value to God of War Ragnarok, particularly with the recently revealed Valhalla DLC that adds a Rogue Elite flavor to the 2022 third-person action adventure game. And it's pretty cool that they did this. It's very few and far between that you'll find a company that actually puts out free DLC. Some of the few exceptions are the CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk's game after they were fixing it over time. They decided to do some free DLC too. They're an example of some. Cool when companies do that though. Shows community support, you know, they care about their community. They also had the DLC drop for Final Fantasy 16 that week too, if we're just gonna mention that. But GTA Online Chop is here, and it includes some familiar faces from Liberty City. So we got Yusuf Amir, remember that guy from Liberty City? It's been a while, but I remember that. I look at GTA 4 fondly, to be honest with you guys. Rockstar Games has released a trailer for today's Grand Theft Auto Online update that will highlight the Chop in Liberty City's Yusuf Amir. It's nice to see that GTA 5 is still going strong, even as GTA 6 was just announced. Everybody's just like, you know, GTA 6 ain't coming out for 2 years. I'm gonna go back to GTA 5 Online. Going strong, baby. Nice to see it didn't stop the GTA 5 train. Anyways, that's a 30-second video that aims to bring GTA 5 fans back into the driver's seat with fast cars, centric characters, and new missions to enjoy. Closer look at more substantial addition that Rockstar has promised late last month. I haven't jumped in the online in like forever. I probably won't. All my money's gotta go to that next title, you know what I mean? Can't be buying them shark cards. GTA Plus console members, meanwhile, also get a suit of new rewards, including illustrious Vinewood Club Garage, which also allows players to store up to 100 personal vehicles. It's a bonus that comes with a new car in the form of a deluxe Star Impaler. Today's update is one of GTA's Online's biggest in some time, so you shouldn't be surprised to hear it comes with more than fast cars and places to store and steal them. As previously promised, multiplayer enthusiasts can now enjoy Los Santos roaming wildlife, which has made the trek over from single player. Okay, so they're finally adding wildlife this late in the game? That's crazy. Creatures can now be found roaming around on consoles. Players enjoying the new battle rifle, giraffe races, and handling kits. A nice selection of purchasable law enforcement vehicles and more, with Rockstar's promising to improve other aspects of the experience, such as voice chat moderation in the future. Okay, so why add this now? I don't know. It's great that they did that, but now that they have GTA 6 on the horizon, you know, they're gonna probably be wanting to gonna have wildlife in GTA 6. It's one of the main leaks that seems to stick. Such a substantial, like, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me, but I feel like the GTA 5 servers are probably gonna be around even after GTA 6 comes out. This train is rolling rolling down the rails too quickly to be stopped. They made so much money on GTA 5, I can't see them ending the servers anytime soon, even after GTA 6 comes out and they have the GTA Online for GTA 6. I don't know, tell me what you guys think on that. Disney insists there's still a lot of demand for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. The Star Wars Old Republic remake, the first one, hopefully there's a second one, the right things are going with these. Sounds like it's still in the works, I guess, if you can call it that, but with the future of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake up in the air is the understatement of the century, has at least signaled in its commitment to much-loved role-playing games, so it's a good sign that Disney's endorsing that they really want this game to succeed, I guess. Speaking to Axios, Disney's head of gaming, Sheen Choctaw, just said that there's still a lot of demand for the KOTOR. Sorry about that, guys, my dog in the background. I'll leave it there, he concluded. Amid continued silence from Embattled Games company Embracer about the status of the KOTOR remake, developer Saber Interactive was, as of November, reportedly still soldiering on with the project in some capacity. It just keeps soldiering on, man. We all want this game to come out. The KOTOR remake was thought dead after Embracer and had Saber Interactive, the developer working on Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, take over following significant trouble at the original developer, Aspire. Bloomberg reported, and a reputable insider, Jason Schreier, posted on Twitter, say Saber Interactive is still working on the game, although questions remain over whether it will ever actually come out, and if it does, what sort of game it will be. We'll just have to wait and see. Zelda boss hints that the traditional linear Zelda games aren't coming back anytime soon. You have to play games like Link to the Past to find your Link to the Past, I guess. But apparently they're more for the open world titles that they've been doing now than the old school linear story-based RPGs. With the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom selling millions of copies and ranking in the awards, questions have been raised about what's next for the Zelda series is whether or not the future may include blasts from the past. Franchise like Eiji Aonuma is here to pump the brakes, as he says that the traditional linear Zelda adventures of old won't be coming back anytime soon unless they decide to do remakes, I guess. Speaking with IGN, Aonuma expresses his belief that those views come from a grass and greener mentality where people have a tendency to want things they don't currently have. He continues by stating that the current Zelda format does have a set path, however, and the path is chosen by the player rather than the designers, so if you continue buying their titles, they're not going to change. Long story short from that statement. Very corporate look at it, I guess, but it's interesting when I hear people say that they prefer the older games, because I am wondering, why do you want to go back to a type of game where you're more limited or more restricted in the ways you can play? I think it's more nostalgia, guy. Aonuma says in an interview, I do understand that their desire that we have for nostalgia, and so it can also, honestly, thank God, you get at least self-aware. I understand it from that aspect. Yeah, so, more open world titles, kind of like what we got with Zelda. If you want any linear-based, what they used to be like, look forward to, I guess, the remakes that they do, or the remasters they do, of the older Zelda games, I guess, is what I'm able to read from that. Halo 4's PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S update delayed to 2024. I'm not all that surprised at this. They decided to change the whole Skyrim modding scene. In the meantime, probably making enemies, because they make money that way. But fans won't get the 4K update this year, as Bethesda originally said. Did they originally say that, though? Talking about Starfield coming out a while back, they were focused on that, and anything having to do with the update for 4, I guess, would come out sometime after that. I don't know. That's what I remember, but outside of that, I don't remember, because I haven't really given 100% track on the whole situation here. But Bethesda has confirmed that the upcoming PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S update for Fallout 4 won't release until 2024. In a social media post, the official Fallout account thanked fans for their patience, but we need a bit more time and look forward to an exciting return to the Commonwealth in 2024, Bethesda said. I feel like they could have just not messed up the whole mod scenario with Skyrim and probably just went with that, and they probably would have gotten less heat for it. I don't know, that's just me in my mind. Instead, they had to add paid mod services to the Elder Scrolls. The update was announced in October 2022, at which time Bethesda said it would deliver new options that will allow players to choose between a performance mode for high frame rates or quality mode that prioritizes 4K. The update, which is free, will also include bug fixes and additional Creation Club content. That's questionable with me, seeing as what they just did to Skyrim, Fallout 5, but it won't be released until after Elder Scrolls 6. Who even knows if the Todd Howard will be there at that point, because he was questioning that in a lot of statements that he made. But hopefully he's still there for Fallout 5. I would like to at least see one last Fallout game by him. Tell me what you guys think.
Check out both my Twitter for news I don't get in vid form. I also upload on TikTok and Instagram.